guys, so we're going to work on escaping from the guard, get into better position. One of the most common attacks is someone putting you in a headlock inside your own guard, just to either to hold you down or to headbutt you, or maybe just to try to squish you up a little bit. So I have Jay here inside my guard, and he puts a headlock on me. First thing I want to do is bring my arm around and block the potential headbutt that could be happening. Now the other thing that this does is this helps keep Jay's arm on the attached to my shoulder, so he can't just escape so quickly. So my hand comes in if he tries to block the headbutt or tries to bite or anything. Now this other hand I'm going to put on his shoulder. If he goes back to punch, I hook it. Now you may be inclined to push, keep your thumbs in on the elbow, and this is nice if you're really tall, but if you're not, this isn't going to work too well. And the reason this isn't very good is Jay can pull his arm back further and then continue to punch, and now I have to try and catch it. Whereas if I hook behind, when Jay goes to punch, I can hook onto his arm. If Jay goes to squish me, so he's driving forward, that shoulder in, good. What I want to do is get my leg extend, turn, foot comes in, and sweep to my mount position. Okay, so this is now a technical mount. Okay, I have one foot up and one knee up. So slide back here just a little bit so you can see. Once I get here, I want to get this knee as high as I can. I'm going to put behind Jay's head. So hands go to the floor, knees up nice and high. Now from here, if Jay's goal is going to want to try and roll me over, so if he tries to roll, I'm going to base out, I'm going to bring my foot back and slide back. If he tries to go again, same thing, base, foot goes out, and heel comes back. And I want to keep that position. So you want to make sure that when we're doing this, that he isn't able to turn us over. Okay, so we're going to put those hands out. First, we're going to establish that base. Then we're going to try and drag him back to make sure that he stays on his side. And I want him on his side. And that's what this knee is doing. If this knee is really low, Jay's going to be able to turn his back to the mat, which isn't terrible, but my head's still going to be stuck inside there. So I want to try and take advantage of him being in a weaker position. So my head's caught. I've already done all the basing. Now my hand comes in. I make a fist. Fist is on his trap. My other hand comes inside. I pull my left elbow to my hip, and as I turn, and I'm bringing my weight forward to push Jay. Now when I'm doing this, I'm trying to isolate his arm so that I can put it into an arm lock. I want to hyperextend his arm. I don't want to bring his arm around. So that's why you'll see that pressure coming forward. Now from the side, it'll be a little bit more obvious right here. Jay has the headlock. I've already done my basing. He's not trying to roll me anymore. My knee is up as high as I can get it comfortably. I make a fist on his trap. Hand comes in. I lean forward and I turn. You can see I'm chasing this arm now. Hand goes to his chin. Foot over, sit on him, leg over for my arm bar. And make sure, keep those knees together. Don't do this. Okay? It's sloppy. Knees together, feet are in. Again from the beginning. Slightly different angle. Block the headbutt. Hands on the shoulder. He goes to punch. Hook for the punch. Do not do this. Don't put your foot on the floor. Move your foot out. Try to get your butt out and then try to put your foot in. This isn't going to work very well for you. On top of it, sometimes you'll do this. You'll get up to your side, get your foot in, and then put your back on the mat. Don't do that. That's a pretty common mistake. From here, I have to lift Jay up. It's a lot of work. I don't want to lift Jay up. Okay, so from here, I'm blocking. Watch this neat little trick here. I have my leg. I'm going to side kick. When I do this side kick, I turn my toes towards the inside, and my hip comes free. So again, side kick. Now much easier for me to get my foot in, but also I'm on my side. So way easier for me to get my sweep. Even if Jay has his weight back like he did just then, he didn't have any weight forward, he was just sitting there. Even then, it's much easier for me to sweep him over because I'm on my side. forward. Now, one last little detail that we want to work on is how do you start with this move? So those that have been doing jiu-jitsu for a little while, we know that somebody inside your guard is, you know, they may just dive forward and try to put you in that headlock. But a more common response is they're going to start in another position. So if Jay has me in side mount, this arm around my head, I'm going to get my arms in the right position. My feet go off to the side, bridge up. I recover my guard, and now look, he's already got that headlock. So I can start trapping his arm. I can trap his other arm. Hips out. Sweep. Fix that position, come up high. He's still holding onto my head. Hand comes in. So in this instance, we're not waiting for him to be inside our guard and attack us with the headlock. We're actually going to start from side mount. So for those that have a little bit more experience, that's what we like to see, is have your escape already be planned out one step ahead. From side mount, he's got his arm around my head. When I get to guard, I can use this to sweep him. Okay, go practice that one, guys.